Good morning, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in about 12 minutes, and the one that I'm very curious about here is mRNA. And the level that I'm curious about, very much so, is 79.90. Just looking at the chart, it's a very historical level. And to kind of try to also show you, because I know a lot of you, thanks to your feedback, by the way, you enjoy seeing kind of behind the scenes of the community that I offer. And that way you can see how things all play out. I should note that this is a live video in the sense of I have no idea what's coming. So this level that I'm going to talk about here, it may never come into play at all. Maybe it will. I don't know. So this is not some sort of voiceover or post commentary. I genuinely have no idea. But anyways, so what I want to do here is just get this alert area alerted. Key flush point going into open, assuming price opens above. And I say that because as of right now, it is still pre-market. So the price could still change. Hopefully it doesn't open up down below. Whoops, so that person clearly typed in the wrong box. So I'll delete that out of there for them. Happens once in a while. Whoops, somebody else already got it. Very nice. The moderators are on point there. But anyways, so 79.90 is going to be that key flush point. Like I said, going into open, assuming that the price does open up above it. So we'll see how things play out, and I'll go through and pretty much map out some other areas. So that's how the chat room works. I give the watch list, and then I'll go through and map out some specific areas which for each of those. But as of now, definitely on my top of my radar, mRNA and that 79.90 mark. Well, as of right now, market opens up here in about 6 minutes, and looking down here, you can see that the price is currently doing battle with 79.90. So hasn't quite dropped below it. I mean, there's been some transactions that have gone through there at 79.95. So it's sitting right on the edge there. So we'll see if it can hold up or not. But yeah, as of right now, things aren't looking necessarily too promising. Market opens up in 3 minutes, and just to walk you through my mindset right now, I just don't want to take the first candle. Well, well, there it goes. Now we have 79.77. So that's what I mean. These things are truly live because, I mean, you just can't make that stuff up. But assuming it does actually get back above that area, I just don't want to take it on the first candle. I'd rather see it bounce off of that area, which as of now is not going to happen. It's going to open up down below it. And then come back down after the first minute, because I'll trade the first minute every now and then, but in very, very unique situations. And for me, this isn't quite unique enough. But again, as of now, with 2 minutes till the open, looking like the market's not even going to open up above that level, but it could. But like I said, my point here is that seeing it open up above 80, come down there during that first minute, bounce off of 80, head back up a little bit, and then come back down, I like that much better. Whether or not that plays out, not looking like it at this exact moment in time, but I suppose you never know. We'll see. Well, the markets are officially open. So this is the 1 minute candlestick you're looking at here, and bummer. Leaving me in its dust. Can't chase. You just cannot chase. I am also watching FE. And FE looks interesting too, but of course so does mRNA. And as of now, mRNA is actually bouncing here a little bit. So yeah, bounce would be interesting here. There we go. All right, maybe this can still come into play here if it wants to. Want to see what kind of candle here forms next. If you do hear typing, what is that level right there? 80.25. Go up from there. Go up. 80.25. Can it? All right. 80.25. Flush point. 1 minute. There we go. I like 80.25 if it can get down to that area. So watching very closely here. But this thing keeps bouncing. Wow. Big bounce here. Gap is closed. What's FE doing? Am I going to miss FE? Choices. This one is very strong right now. This one's not. I mean, it's a give and take. not going to make nearly as much, but my risk is also not going to be nearly as much, so it can always go both ways. And mRNA just continues to grind. Alrighty then. What a candle. I am interested now at 81 to potentially go short. Missed it. Well, shoot. If you look down there, you would see a white order that showed up if you scroll back, and the problem with the white order means it was in the market, but I just didn't get filled on it. All right, well, now all of a sudden, what? FE's bouncing. FE is all over the place. All right, well, as of now, shoot. Oh, that would have been nice too. Bounce up and then a failed bounce. I chose poorly. Well, let's see if this thing wants... You can't... I mean, I can't short it now. This thing is just down too much. But let's see if this thing wants to bounce back upwards and then show some weakness. mRNA. What is that low right there? 28. So this candle makes me think it might want to bounce up here a little bit, which is fine to have a couple. In fact, I'd like to see some green candles there. And mRNA just so a shame that I missed that scalp point there at 81. That would have been a nice little scalp, but I mean, just look at the 5 minute on this thing. I mean, crazy 5 minutes. So gap down and then just basically straight up. Back and forth, huh? Let's see what's going on with FE. All right, I do like 28. I'm going to get that alerted. 28 flush point 1 minute. So if it looks like it wants to come down to that, and right around 28.15-ish area, I would be interested. Especially now, because if it works its way down there from where it is right now, that implies that there's a failed bounce underway, which from the short side is a good thing. Holy smokes. All right, I'm in at 28.40. Short, 500 shares. I think this thing has a desired, I mean, just so much downwards pressure on it. Let's see if we can get it down to 28. Oh yeah, this level right here, 28.15. If that can go, it should behave very, very nicely in the bearish direction. But a lot of buyers here, which just kind of solidifies the whole idea that, let's see, what is that, 28? I might actually look to add some more. I mean, this thing is very, very weak. If it comes back down here to 28.15, like I said, I will be looking to now actually add to the position. No longer looking to take profits, but add. Because I really think if that goes, it should go very nicely. So it's, but that 28.40s now, there we go. Adding more. So now I have 1,000 shares. Down below it goes. So now I have 200 shares left. Let's see if we can get it down below 27. A lot of buyers there. There we go, down through 27, or excuse me, 27.50. Oh, wow. Well, I tried to pull it. There we go, another 100. So 100 shares left. If this thing looks like it wants to get down to 27, I will potentially pull off another 50 shares. see if 20, uh-oh, is this thing going to get halted? Do I want to hold through a halt? I'll hold a halt with 50 shares, and we'll see what happens with 50 shares. So this thing is going to get halted, meaning if you keep watching, there it is. There's the halt. So nice. It should, probably speaking, gap down some more, but a halt is an unknown situation, which is why I decided to take out 50 shares because, I mean, who knows? This thing could theoretically gap up and all of a sudden open up at $35. It probably won't do that. Odds are it'll gap down in the direction, and as you saw there, it was definitely going downwards. So like I said, the safe assumption is that it'll gap down, but there are no guarantees in the market. So we'll see what happens with it. But there we go. Very nice trade so far. I have closed 400. So I have $435 in my pocket already. The open right there means that's how much I'm still up in the trade, but that number could go red because I still have 50 shares. So that's my open profit and loss. Open just means that's still got an ability to change back and forth, but the close means that has been put in the bank. So again, theoretically speaking, I mean, I'm nervous, but not really nervous because again, I only have 50 shares left, and odds are, if anything, it'll gap down. Maybe it'll open up right where it was. But overall, very, very happy that I added to that trade. And sometimes when you have conviction as a trader, when you like a setup, you got to go with it. And just to offer up some more context here, this members had the same opportunity that I did. You can see within the chat room right here. That right there is where that was alerted, that 28 flush point. Now, I got in a little bit sooner, but again, as soon as it started to break down, I added once again. But point here being, even if members waited for 28, they're now sitting at, an 85-cent move in their favor, an 85 cents move in your favor. Am I saying that's a grand slam trade for people? Not necessarily, but that's plenty of wiggle room to be putting and constructing yourself a winning trade. And now the great question is, well, how big of a winning trade? Because I still have 50 shares. I don't know. If this thing gaps down $5, well, then that 50 shares is going to get me that much more. Now, I highly doubt it gaps down $50. But to be fair, and this is why I can't stand halts, this is why I think halts are a joke. Even if it works out in my favor and I make more money, I still contend halts are a joke. Government regulations stepping in, because listen, look at it right now. Everything is out of my control. I have no idea where this thing is going to open. And that's kind of a scary spot to be in, but that's why I had to lower the share size, got out with 50, and I didn't even want to do 50. You heard me say I wanted to see at least get down to 27, but because of this halt, well, I had to actually get out a little sooner than what I wanted to with a portion of my position. So still have 50 shares left. Let's see, this was halted at 9:37, so about 2 minutes it should open up. So I'm just going to pause until that point. All right, it should be coming in halted anytime now, so I'll just stall for a little bit because I don't want to miss the open. And if it looks like it's going to go up over 28, then I'll just get out. Like I said, I don't even know where this thing's going to open. Usually these things will move around a little bit to give you an idea, but as of right now, I have no idea. Hopefully it opens up even lower. Now, yesterday it got halted and it pretty much opened up right away and then bounced upwards. So we'll see if that happens or not. There we go. So okay, opened up. There we got the breakdown. Nice. Now going in my favor. Let's see if we can get some more. See if it can get down through 26. There we go. So pulled off another 25 at 26.04. And I think the party might be over for now. So there we go. I'm just going to take it. And let's be honest, 25 shares. This thing could drop $4, and that's quote unquote only $100. So I'm happy with that though. $500 a day keeps the day job away, and I'm up $534. It's 9:43, and 5 of those minutes was me just waiting for this thing to open back up. So really, in all actuality, we'll just call it whatever, $500 or $530 in 15 minutes. I am quite happy with that. And you know what? I am going to brag about this a little bit because, quite frankly, and maybe this is a rant, I kind of get sick and tired of seeing people charging $100 a month, a couple $100 per month for alerts. And I'm not saying they're any different or better or worse, but they're basically the same types of alerts. And that's the thing with the market is everybody's getting the same data. And I see people, what they're charging, and you saw it all play out here. I, alerted it. right there at $28 before it happened, meaning everybody had the exact same chance I had to get in. So it's not one of these questions where the moderators all get their shares and then they alert it to everybody so that, you know, the members of the community all help push the price in whatever direction it is. No, I put the alert there. Everybody had the same chance. Now, I took on a little bit more risk than other people because I decided to get in before the break ever happened. But I mean, even those people that waited for the break, I mean, you saw it. It went down as low as right there, $25.52. So basically $2.50 in their favor. And like I said, everybody had the exact same opportunity that I did. Now, if you are interested in joining the community, then all you got to do is go to claytrader.com/team. I mentioned, you know, people charging $99 per month, hundreds of dollars per month. The pricing structure here, $99 for 3 months. 3 months access, which breaks down to $8.25 per week. So really the question, the way you should be approaching this in the wise way is, all right, if I invest $99 for 3 months, do I believe I can get at least $8.25 per week of value? If you believe the service can give you more than $8.25 per week of value, then you'll get a great return on your investment. So, I mean, that's really the way to think about that and go through it. So you just saw the behind the scenes. There's the chat room. There's alerts that are made where everybody has the same opportunity. And also there's a mobile app that's included. So it's not like you have to stay chained to your computer or anything like that. But that is how the community works. I hope you check it out. And then as far as this video is concerned, please hit that like button if you enjoyed. If you would like for me to keep on making these live trade videos, then the very time efficient way to communicate that to me, hey Clay, yeah, please keep making these, just hit the like button. Super time efficient. Comments, questions, suggestions, leave those down below. If you've ever watched any of my past videos, and you know I read and reply to all comments. And then also check out the channel as a whole. There's lots of other live trade videos, lots of other quick tip videos and such. And if you like what you see, hopefully you hit that subscribe button. But like I said, if you want to trade alongside me and trade alongside other quality traders and get alerts like you saw here, then it's quite simple. Just go to claytrader.com/team. Thanks for hanging out. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.